Testing 1, 2. Yep. Peacock Field here in Toronto.
Peacock Field here in Toronto.
It's the Business Plaza Cup, round 5 here, coming from Lyle Peacock Field here in Toronto for the big match between the Macquarie Scorpions and the Cessnock Goannas. G'day, it's Paul Arundale in commentary with you today, and alongside making his debut today is Josh Wilson. Good afternoon, Josh.
Good afternoon, Paul. How are you?
Very well, thank you. It's a beautiful day for rugby league here in Toronto. Not much cloud cover in the sky, and it'll be quite warm out there in the centre, you would think.
Yeah, you're right, Paul. It's currently 24 degrees with a bit of no wind around. I'll just go through quickly the home side of the team sheet. We have number 1, Matt Simon. Number 2, Cody Robbins. Number 3, Nathan Cantor. Number 4, Royce Jeffrey. Number 5, San Abraham. Number 6, Floyd Ty. Number 7, Cameron Davies. Number 8, Matt Jeffrey. Number 9, Liam Higgins. Number 10, Bobby Tracy. Number 14, Jordan Noble. Number 12, Ben Rose. Number 13, Daniel Abraham. Number 11, Jaden Rosenberg. Number 15, Adam Grew. Number 16, Simon Allen. Number 17, Isaac Briggs. And they have number 18, Andy Sunner.
Yeah, we can just see the Cessnock Goannas just going into the sheds just for one last moment. Instructions from the coach, Todd Anderson. Edwards, I should say.
That's correct, Edwards.
And Cessnock there also at the back there just warming up. We'll go through the Macquarie Scorpions line-up very shortly. Oh, we've just done that. Sorry, I was just sidetracked there for a moment, Josh. Fullback for the Cessnock Goannas is Harry O'Brien. There's been a few jersey changes. On the wings, you've got Connor Kirkwood and Joe Woodbury. The centres are Josh Charles, and also it looks like Nick Lawrence, and the halves are Paul Carter and Cullen Edwards. In the forwards, we've got Alex Mamone, Brendan Halad, Reid Hugo, Marvin Filippo and Sam Apthorpe. On the bench, we have Joe Bromwich, Corey Barber and Braden Musgrove. Also, Brodie Jones is in there too. So we're only moments away from kick-off here at Lyle Peacock Field. And should be a good game, this. The Macquarie Scorpions had a good win away from home last week against Lakes United, 34 points to 4. And Cessnock, they just went down to Central Newcastle, 28-16. So back-to-back road trips for the Goannas. Just a short trip down the M1 for a majority of the players in the black and golds of the Cessnock Goannas. A reasonable crowd in here to Peacock Field today. You can see a lot of the cars on the far hill. Not much grass.
They'll be bipping their horns when they score tries, won't they?
It certainly would. I hope so. That's what we encourage here on Bar TV Sports. If you're watching the stream, is to toot your horn. And a lot of spectators here on this western side of the ground too, in the shade. It is quite warm here at Peacock Field, here on the western side of Lake Macquarie.
I'll just make a quick shout out if there's any Newcastle Knights players that played last night. Well done, boys. Good win. Keep it going. Enjoy the bye.
Yeah, good performance last night. And both coaches here, the Newcastle Rugby League, will be hoping for the same here. As we can see, the referees making their way out onto the field.
Yep, we've got the main referee, Billy Greatbatch. We've got the touchies, Tom Taylor and Kurt Grogan.
And the Scorpions come out onto the field, led by Liam Higgins. And I've got to say, I really do like the Macquarie Scorpions jerseys. It's a throwback to the 80s. They wore it last year. I think it was the final round as a heritage strip, and they decided they liked it so much that they're going to wear it all season in 2019, so well done. We're just waiting for the Cessnock Goannas to come out in the field.
It looks like we're going to have a minute's silence here today.
So the Goannas come out onto the field, led by Steve Wakeford. Bit of a journeyman around the Newcastle and Hunter area. Had spent some time at Maitland. Last year he was with the Denman Devils in Group 21. And he's back now in the Newcastle Rugby League, playing with the Goannas.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I was wondering if I could just have a few short moments of your attention. Today we just want to recognise and mark the loss of one of our great supporters, a Macquarie Junior, and that's the late Danny Drinkwater. A few short weeks ago, at the age of 52, he succumbed to the stinking rotten thing that's cancer. Danny started his rugby league career with the Warragul Taralva Bears, moved on to play with the Macquarie Juniors, and I was fortunate enough to coach him in 1987 when the Macquarie Scorpions won the President's Cup that year in the under-20s, and we're also fortunate enough to play into the grand final. Danny was a terrific front row forward, had the capacity to be anything, but he decided that was as good as it's going to get for him, and he called it quits. But since then, every home game, Dan would be up on the Creek End Hill, northern end of the ground, watching his beloved Macquarie Scorpions. So could you please recognise a minute's silence for the late and great Danny Drinkwater. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen and players. valet Danny Drinkwater. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
So they're only moments away from kick-off here in round 5 of the Business Plaza Cup, live here on Bar TV Sports. It looks like it'll be the Scorpions to kick off. Running right to left on your screen. Heading towards the creek end here of Peacock Field.
Just condolences to the family of the late passing Scotty Drinkwater. On behalf of Bar TV Sports, we say our condolences to his family and friends.
So Andy Sumner, late inclusion into this Scorpion side. He'll be out there. It's Matt Simons with the kick-off, and we're underway in round 5, the Business Plaza Cup. And Harry O'Brien will field it. Offload it straight away here. Barber will take the first hit up, only up to the 10. It's a big 16. Joe Bromwich, he takes the second hit up of this match. 2 Scorpions in there to make the tackle. Here's Brendan Halad, a veteran Goanna. So Waitford in there at dummy half. He was named at fullback at the beginning of the week, but he's moved into the forwards. We'll see where he ends up throughout the course of this match. At the moment, it looks like he'll be playing dummy half as the kick gets away. It's not a real deep one there for Sam Abraham. And he'll take the first tackle here for the Scorpions. Simon goes for a run from dummy half. He's met there by Kirkwood. Also Josh Charles, the former Seagulls. We go down the short side here. Jordan Noble takes it up to the 40. So Andy Sumner in at dummy half in jersey 18. Here's Bobby Tracy. Good metres here so far for the Scorps. Here's Daniel Abraham. Out the back it goes here. Cameron Davis. Last tackle now for the Scorpions. Good opportunity here. They go out to the right-hand side here. There's a few numbers. That pass was marginal. And we'll have a handover.
There had to be a kick there, Paul.
Yeah, interesting. There's a few numbers out there, but anyway, good start for the Scorps. Maybe not what they wanted on the last play. The Goannas survive. So Halad, his second carry. That's a good run there from Brendan Halad. Almost broke the line. It's a charge here from Filippo. It's about 2 metres short of halfway. Bromwich. In fact, that's Apthorpe. The arm heavily bandaged there, Sam Apthorpe. They go out to the left-hand side. Here's a short pass here to Bromwich. He's gone straight through. Just needs support. But the referee has called it back for a forward pass.
Geez, I thought that was good. I thought he was all over it.
So, old Joe Bromwich opened up there for him, but unfortunate. So, Macquarie Scorpions there. They'll have the loosened feet here, just short of the 40-metre zone here at Peacock Field. If you're watching the stream, let us know where you're watching from, whether you're a local just down the road or overseas, maybe up the coast. Let us know who you're cheering for as well. So we're back underway. Scorps will bring this out through Royce Jeffrey. So they go to the right-hand side, inside pass there.
He nearly dropped that.
Yeah, he had a little bit of a bobble there, Matt Jeffrey. He'll play it just over halfway. There's Bobby Tracy again. 36 metres out from the Cessnock try line here, the Scorps. They come the short side. Higgins goes out the back to Sumner. Sumner there gives the pass here to Jeffries. Jeffries has got a half gap, but a good tackle down low from Harry O'Brien. Wraps him up 9 metres out for the try line. Sumner runs to the line, puts it on the toe. Very short in goals here. And
oh, he had to tap that.
Harry O'Brien there did well. He made the tackle here a play ago, and then he's back in position there to bat that over the dead ball line. So the Scorps with another set of 6 coming up here.
I'm not sure if you can see on the live stream, but there's a red car behind there. It nearly got wiped out with that ball when he knocked it out of the play.
And they park nice and close here at Peacock Field. It's one of the good things about this ground is it's a high, but it's a shallow restart. Only goes 42 on the fly, and Tracy will just charge into the defence. The referee's called 6 again. Even though it's the first tackle. Now we've got a penalty here. Higgins wants it. He wants to take the quick tap, but the referee says, hold up. We're underway now. As this is Matt Jeffrey. He'll play this 15 out from the Goannas line. They go out to the right-hand side. Liam Higgins. He decides to run. Good tackle there from Halad. 8 metres out from the try line, the Scorpions. They go out to the right-hand side again. Sumner, and that ball's gone to ground. And it looks like we'll have a double knock on here. So the Cessnock Goannas will get the scrum feed.
Good defence there by the Goannas.
Beautiful day here in Toronto. Or Toronto.
As they say, Toronto.
Wherever, what part of the world you're in. So the scrum will pack. Cessnock, they'll come away with it. It's Braden Musgrove in jersey 4. Connor Kirkwood. He's got the short haircut this year. Used to have the blonde locks. Here's O'Brien from dummy half.
Oh, good defence. Pushed him back a couple of metres there.
So Waitford comes out this short side. Paul Carter in jersey 6. Thought about the pass, but just takes the tackle. And the ball's come loose. The referee's seen a hand in there, so Cessnock will get a piggyback out of their territory here. So Callan Edwards also have plenty of strapping on his arm.
Good touch finder.
The Goannas. Second opportunity in the Scorpions half as Marvin Philippou takes it just inside the 30, inside the 40 I should say. Sam Apthorpe. He'll play this. So go out to the left-hand side. Halad goes to Edwards. Edwards short pass there to Reed Hugo. He's looking to get the offload. He thought better of it. He just took the tackle. Numbers both sides. They come out at this right-hand side, but Halad will just take it straight up the middle. Gets to the 10-metre line. Waitford from dummy half. Goes out the back to Carter. It's a flat pass there to Philippou. He's wrapped up. 4 metres short. Last tackle now for the Goannas. That pass has just gone to ground. It's been picked up there by Davis. And a let-off there for Macquarie Scorpions. I'll bring this out of their own territory. Dodgy played the ball, but allowed to play on, and Nathan Cantor has his first touch, and it's a penalty just inside the 10, says referee Mr. Greatbatch. So Cameron Davis, he'll look to find touch on the far side here at Peacock Field. So the Scorps will go on the attack. 35 out from the Goannas try line. Jaden Rosberg, he'll play it. Abraham inside pass to Jeffrey. Up to the 30-metre zone here. Coming out this left-hand side, Sumner does a few dummies, linking up with Simon. And Jeffrey, Royce Jeffrey this time was in a half gap again. He's clobbered from behind from Carter. He's still going, Jeffries. The ball comes loose. And Higgins picks it up. We've still got 6 to go here for the Scorpions. And Liam Higgins has tackled. They're 2 metres out from the line. Sumner's in there at dummy half. Goes to Abraham. Matt Jeffrey now. Centre field. He'll just take the tackle. Andy Sumner linking up with Davis. Finds Matt Simon, brushes away from one. He comes into the centre field. He's running around a few players. Looking for support. Here's Matt Simon. He could go himself. Almost gets away from Paul Carter. Good tackle. Last one now for the Scorpions. Sumner. A little cross kick there and well fielded. Good take from Reed Hugo.
Good defence by Cessnock there.
Here's Kirkwood. Good solid hit. The ball's come out.
That's a great tackle by number 4.
Yeah, Royce Jeffrey. He bounced back in that tackle, or put on his bottom. It was enough for the impact for the ball to come out.
He's doing it, Royce Jeffrey, he's doing it in a attack and defence at the moment.
So Macquarie, another opportunity here. Just over 10 minutes gone here in the first half. The match of the round here on Bar TV Sports. Set deep to the right. There's the Davis. Short pass there to Abraham. So inside the 20 here with the full set here, the Macquarie Scorpions. So going to the right-hand side again through Davis. Solid contact there. The ball's coming out. Higgins is there to pick it up.
Yeah, that went
goes
back.
to Sumner. Sumner's through almost up to the 10. Numbers both sides again here, Macquarie Scorpions. Higgins linking up here for the big number 10, Bobby Tracy. 5 out from the line now, Macquarie. From dummy half goes Higgins. There's plenty of bodies there for the Goannas underneath. He'll play it just short. Andy Sumner again does the dummy, puts it on the toe. It's going to be too deep.
That's too deep. A 7 tackle set now.
So Kirkwood will bring this out to the 20 for the restart. He runs straight into Andy Sumner. So Carter in at dummy half now. Brendan Halad has stopped almost instantly in his tracks from Jordan Noble. Here's Carter. Almost stopped before he reached the defence there. Paul Carter just counting the numbers. Asked to play it just short of halfway. Wait for it from dummy half. Sees a half gap. He brushes away from one. So good meters here for the Goannas. Brendan Halad again. Brushes away from one.
Geez, he's been good. He's had some good runs early.
Abraham, the man that brings him down. They go out to the left-hand side. Edwards. The 16 is Bromwich. Gets the pass away. Apthorpe now with it. And Matt Jeffries there to wrap him up with a help from Abraham. And 15 out from the line. Last tackle now for the Goannas. Carter. Short pass to Filippo again. And that one almost fell out there from Filippo. He had to stop to catch it. And in the end, the play broke down. So it's another handover. And the Scorpions survived that raid from the Goannas. Solid contact there again on Sam Abraham. Cantor. He's been with the Macquarie Scorpions a long time. Nathan Cantor. Bobby Tracy. Just short of the 40 now, the Scorpions. Rather slow play the ball. Higgins. Sees a half gap from dummy half, but the door closes quickly. Sumner goes in from dummy half and will just stab this kick away, but Harry O'Brien's back there to field this on the 10. Andy Sumner's there to greet him. Good kick and chase that from the halfback.
Yeah, that was good kick chase.
So Joe Woodbury off his wing now to help the forwards out. The bright orange boots. It's the 4, Braden Musgrave. He's got away from a couple here. Musgrave down the sideline here. He's got support inside. Harry O'Brien, he draws the fullback. And Harry O'Brien will go across for the first try of the afternoon.
Right over to the black dot. Marvellous try.
So, not much happening down that left-hand side. And Braden Musgrove with a great break, and then Harry O'Brien, school fullbacks do, just backs up and crosses for the Goannas' first try. 4-0 with the kick to come.
Geez, that's a good turn of play there by Cessnock there. They had a number of sets there where they had to defend, and now they've made the most of that.
So it's taken about 14 minutes for the first points to be scored. And Callan Edwards looked to add to his tally here for 2019. Right in front. And he has the extras, so it's now the Goannas 6, Macquarie Scorpions 0 here on Bar TV Sports. Match of the round here at the Business Plaza Cup with the Tui's Newcastle Rugby League. Hope you're enjoying the coverage wherever you're watching the stream from.
And it looks like Macquarie have made their first change for the day. Number 15 is onto the field, Aidan Grew, and is replaced by number 10, Bobby Tracy.
So, about to get underway. Restart here from Matt Simon. Bright yellow boots. It's a low kick. Goes down into that corner, down towards the creek. Connor Kirkwood's there to take it, run straight at Noble. Noble bounced out of that tackle there, but he's back there in at second marker. Marvin Filippo now. He spins in the tackle. Abraham's there to meet him. The help of Noble.
That tackle's hurt, Cody.
Also Matt Jeffrey there in the tackle. Down the short side is Josh Charles. Bumps away from one. He always does, Josh Charles. Always seems to get past that first defender. Here's Paul Carter. Had to reach up for that one. Goes out the back to Edwards. Edwards fires a long pass out there to Musgrove. Gets away from one again, Musgrove. He's been dangerous out there on that left. Now Woodbury's got it. The referee says 6 to go. And Joe Woodbury will take the tackle on the 40. He's still going. Good meters there from the winger. Halad. Short pass here to Apthorpe. Apthorpe just over the 30. Halad. Good run here from Brendan Halad.
Geez, he's been good.
So Waitford at dummy half, waits for it. Now he runs from dummy half, goes out the back to Edwards and charging onto it. I think that was Apthorpe. In fact, it was Hugo. Edwards now, cut out pass, finds Musgrove, but the defence, Cody Robbins was up very quickly. Edwards, here's Apthorpe, going straight at Jeffrey. Matt Jeffrey, that is, with the tackle. Numbers both sides there, stacked on the short side though. Edwards puts it on the toe. The runners are coming through, and Joe Woodbury scores.
That's a good kick.
The Goannas, they get their second try of the afternoon. And that's now 10-0 with the kick to come.
That was a great try by Joe Woodbury there. Beautiful kick by Callan Edwards as well. That takes us Cessnock 10, Macquarie 0.
Okay, so the Goannas, they've clicked into gear here. 2 tries. A space of 5 minutes here at Peacock Field. It's a difficult attempt now for Edwards, who put that kick through for Woodbury.
The way he's kicking today, I'm going to back him in to get this over the black dot.
All right. Got the commentator's curse.
I've always wanted to do it.
So just in the foreground out of the picture, you can see Andy Sumner's just getting a bit of attention from the strapper. So hope he's all right, the halfback. Scorpions will need him if they're to take this one this afternoon. So Edwards is about a metre in from touch. Not much of a breeze here at Peacock Field.
The touchies are ready.
I'd like to hope that they are. So he strikes it low. It's not a bad looking kick, but it's waved away from the touchy. So the score remains 10-0 here on Bar TV Sports. Here round 5 of the Business Plaza Cup.
And the good old commentator curse.
Interesting here, the Scorps are taking their time here with the restart. It is quite warm out there in the centre. And it's been a bit of a stop-start season so far for the Business Plaza Cup. This is played a round, had a week off, another round and a week off, and it's the first time they've got a couple in a row. So probably match fitness is still a bit of a struggle out there as we're back underway. Brian takes it, and Atthorpe will just charge onto it. Run straight into Abraham, Jeffrey. So Noble in there helping out. Come down the short side, Filippo. Run straight at Sumner. Noble's there to help out. Slow play the ball from Filippo. He's Atthorpe again. Taken low from Abraham. Also Adam Grew in jersey 15 out there. Waitford, he thought about running from dummy half, but he found Halad. About 5 short of halfway, the Goannas. As Waitford does a dummy, tries to get away from the markers, but Grew was there, wrapped him up. Also was Noble. Last tackle now for the Goannas. They come down the short side through Edwards, who just puts it on the toe. It's a low kick, trapped well there from Matt Simon. Simon runs straight into Musgrove. So it looks like Musgrove stole the ball there, but the referee said it's a penalty. Interesting there. Musgrove and Josh Charles, they've swapped sides. So they'll find touch on the 40, the Scorpions. Royce Jeffrey will get us underway. And Matt Jeffrey will take the charge, the first hit up. 5 short of halfway. Higgins, he'll go for a little run, then offloads it to Abraham.
Looked a bit high there, Paul.
Brendan Halad with a tackle. And makes another one, helping out there with Reed Hugo. So they go into the right-hand side through Davis. Good charging run here from Rosberg.
That's a good run. He's made about 15 metres there.
Shannon Rosberg, he had some time with the Maitland Pickers. Plays it just short of the 20. Davis, Adam Grew now of his first hit up, bounces out of the tackle and eventually brought down on the 20. Last tackle now for the Scorpions. Sumner, he'll put this one high into the corner. It's a tester here for Kirkwood. It comes down and goes into touch.
That's a knock on by Cessnock there. It looks like Macquarie's going to get the ball back here.
Yeah, it looked like it came off the shoulder of Kirkwood. Unfortunate there. And so the Scorpions have a full set of 6 coming up here.
They've got to make the most of this, Paul.
So we're back underway. Royce Jeffrey, he's driven back in the tackle.
Great defence.
Musgrove and Halad in there to make the tackle. And running from dummy half is Higgins. He sees a half gap. Matt Jeffries bounces out of one. And now we've got a penalty here. Now the ball's been thrown away here and then kicked away from Filippo, just trying to chew up a bit more time. Eventually Matt Jeffries picks it up. And we're back underway. Daniel Abraham. A metre out from the line now, the Scorps. Out to the right-hand side, Davis here, charging onto it's Rosberg. Rosberg's over.
Oh, that's a good play.
Jaden Rosberg gets the Scorps on the board. It's 10-4 of a kick to come. And that was pretty simple stuff there from the Scorpions.
Macquarie Scorpions, scoreboard number 11, Jaden Rosberg, runs by KFC Toronto.
So So they've come away with points here, Macquarie, for the first time.
That was just a good ball. Fan the hole. Try time.
There's a player getting a bit of attention there in the in goal for Cessnock. Can't quite make out who it is, but just out of shot at the moment. Cameron Davis will line this one up after he's just had a drink. It is very warm out here at Peacock Field. Bit of a hush here at Peacock Field before that try. It seemed to wake the locals up a bit.
Yeah, that try's brought the crowd back. There's a bit of talk in the grandstand here.
So Cameron Davies will look to add the extras here. Strikes it nicely. The touchies like it. And it's 10 points to 6 here in the Business Plaza Cup.
Macquarie tries successfully converted by number 7, Cameron Davies. Takes score to Macquarie Scorpions 6. Cessnock 10.
So now the Goannas now, their first restart. This match is evenly poised so far. Edwards with the restart. It's a high, deep kick, and it's well taken there from Sumner. And Adam Grew, he's met there by 3 Cessnock Goannas players. A quick play the ball, and Matt Simon takes advantage of it. Jordan Noble was in a gap there if the ball was passed, but not to be. Here's Adam Grew, his second hit up. He'll play it on the 40. Go to the right-hand side through Davies. Rosberg. So Higgins thought about a run from dummy half. Jeffrey, he's been met there heavily by Wakeford. So Apthorpe and Filippo on the tackle. They come into the left-hand side, and Sumner just stabs this down towards O'Brien, who's in good position again to take the ball, and Sumner's chasing after him, and now Cody Robbins is there to pick him up, and with the help of Cantor, eventually he's wrapped up Harry O'Brien.
That was a good set there by the Macquarie Scorpions after points scored. Look at this defence, pushing him back.
So he'll be made to play it on the 10. Bit of a dodgy pass there to Musgrove. So he's a half gap from dummy half. The ball's gone on the ground. Sumner's there to dive on it. Just a few mistakes creeping into the Goannas here. Crucial point of the game. Just over 12 minutes remaining in this first half, and it's been a bit of a grind here so far.
Absolutely. I thought Macquarie deserved to have the ball there.
So the forwards just getting friendly. Just getting to know one another out there in the centre as we're back underway. And
pushing the scrum.
Here's Kirkwood. Abraham's there to wrap him up with the help of Royce Jeffrey. O'Brien at dummy half. Here's Josh Charles. Interesting to see if Josh Charles stays on this side of the field. Him and Musgrove have swapped around a bit so far as Halad. Rosberg there with the tackle, helping out Davies as well. 14 is on for the Goannas. Nick Lawrence. Hugo almost gets away from Jeffrey. Lawrence goes for a little dart from dummy half. Pinches another 10 or so metres. Last tackle now for the Goannas. Slow play the ball, not what they wanted there. And Carter's had to reach high again for it. It's happened a couple of times. This time the ball comes loose. So.
I'll tell you what, Paul, I just saw Brendan Halad just get taken off. The trainer said, do you want some water? And he wasn't happy. He did not want to come off. And he's been a very good performer so far in this game. They should have kept him on there.
So Sumner. Royce Jeffrey. He's wrapped up by Charles. Helping out also is the number 6. Paul Carter. It's a good run here from the Goannas. From the Scorpions, getting over halfway. That's Isaac Briggs, who's just come out on the field as Abraham makes some metres there. 35 out from the try line here, the Scorps. Sumner does a dummy both ways. The defence is there to wrap him up. Numbers both sides here for the Scorps. They go out to the right-hand side. Higgins looks for a runner, but just takes the tackle. And the ball's come loose, and Lawrence is there to pick it up, so a let off there for the Goannas. So Edwards goes in the dummy half, and Joe Woodbury, as he does a lot of, comes off the wing to help the forwards out. Lawrence is in there at dummy half now, as Reid Hugo makes a run. Edwards, he's the big number 8, Mamone, Alex Mamone. So both teams, there's been a mistake there. Well,
yeah,
he said 6 to
knock
go.
On.
6 to go, says the referee. So Lawrence got away with it, and now they get a penalty here, just to rub insult into injury, and say for the Scorp. So another opportunity coming up here for the Goannas.
Yeah, Liam Higgins knocked the ball out of the Cessnock Goannas' hands there, and now they've got a penalty on halfway. Good touch finder too.
So the Goannas will go on the attack. Musgrove will take the tap. Edwards finds the 17. Corey Barber, he's just come onto the field as well. That team's going through the interchange. Lawrence, shape one way, goes the other way. Finds Mamone. Up to the 10-metre line here, the Goannas. They go out to the left-hand side. Edwards shapes the pass, gives it to Hugo. He's still going in the tackle. He looks like he's over the line. The referee says held up. So they'll be forced to play this when they get untangled. Into the final 10 minutes of this first half. The match of the round, the Business Plaza Cup, as Corey Barber now goes centre field. 5 out from the try line. They spread deep to this right-hand side. They come this way through Carter. He steps back inside. Waitford's there, wrapped up. Now the referee calls last tackle. Lawrence goes out to the left-hand side. Edwards puts this on the toe. It's an awkward bounce there for Robbins. He's picked it up, and Barber's there to wrap him up, and we've got a line drop out.
If you can't score, Paul, the next best thing is to get a drop out. The Goannas have done that.
It certainly is. Good
Short kick off, Paul. What do you reckon? Short kick, short drop out?
No, I don't think so with the breeze. No breeze here at Peacock Field, so I think I'll just look to build this way downtown as far as possible. The referee's just called time off for something. Not too sure. See Abraham, he's wandering off for a replacement. Just waiting for the ball to come back. Simon's got it now, so we'll get back underway. It's a high restart. About 41 on the fly. It's taken by Carter. And Corey Barber will just charge straight back into them. Rosberg's there to make the first contact. Helping out Higgins as well. Here's Mamone. Good charge there. 25 out from the try line here. The Goannas as Lawrence goes back inside here. It's Josh Charles. He shrugs away from one again. Now pops the pass back to Lawrence. Lawrence is almost through there. 12 out from the try line. O'Brien goes into dummy half. And he's been picked up there by Higgins. Short pass here again. This is Jones on the field. He's very close, Brodie Jones. Last tackle now. And it's got a bit scrappy in there at the play of the ball. The referee says the defence is not back. So another set of 6 coming up here for the Goannas. So Edwards will just slow things down for the moment. And now Alex Mamone will take the first hit up. There's 4 Scorpions there to greet him. Isaac Briggs in there in the tackle as well. The help of Rosberg. Lawrence inside pass here to Barber. There's plenty of Scorpions jerseys there to wrap him up. Still a metre out from the line. They come out of this right-hand side. Carter decides to run, takes it himself. Again, they're there to wrap him up. Good defence here so far from the Scorpions. Filippo with a dodgy pass there as Hugo straightens up. Edwards did well to take that last pass. Lawrence now in again at dummy half. Here's Edwards. Got a runner inside here, and Jones. Good defence again from the Scorpions. Last tackle now. Slow play the ball. Edwards now, he's got some runners coming through. O'Brien's there, he just needs the bounce. But Abraham has got it. And Josh Charles is there to wrap him up. So good end of that set for the Goannas.
They should have taken the 2, Paul. But the repeat set is good for them.
So another line dropout for the Scorpions.
Yeah, and they're going to take as long as they can.
No shot clock here in the Newcastle Rugby League. And just waiting for the ball to come back. The referee just calls time off again. Matt Simon eventually gets the ball. And we're back underway. Another good line dropout. Goes 50 metres. Harry O'Brien's there to take it. Alex Mamone. Again with the first carry of the set. Corey Barber now. And straight into Adam Grew. So Lawrence, inside pass to Edwards. Edwards is looking for a runner. Eventually just takes the tackle, just short of the 10. Quick play the ball. Lawrence is palming off his own players there, and now we've got a Shepherd.
Oh, the good old Shepherd.
He ran straight into the back of Callan Edwards there, and he basically gave himself up. So a let off there for the Scorpions, and so the coach will be happy with that. They've survived a little raid from the Goannas.
They should have
back sets.
They should have taken the Wayne Bennett 2 points.
So Davis, a fine touch on that far side. Almost lands in the back of the ute. Quite warm sitting in those cars. Be chewing up a bit of gas if they've got the aircon on. We're back underway. Rosberg, the ball pops out. And Barber's got it, so the Scorpions.
Good defence.
Give the ball up again now. A full set for the Goannas here. Brodie Jones. He'll play it on the 20. Corey Barber again. Good pass here to Mamone. The defence is there to wrap him up. Sumner. Also Simon Allen. He's just come out on the field. Here's Lawrence. He goes himself from dummy half, but Allen's there to wrap him up. Carter in at dummy half. Pass was almost overrun. I think it's at Thorpe out there that'll take it. Just obscured there from all the bodies in motion as Edwards runs it. He goes out the back to O'Brien. Cantor just wraps him up. Nice, a bear hug. Throws him to the ground. Edwards. There's plenty of runners coming through again, and great take that from Matt Simon.
He knocked it on.
Well, I guess in that situation it's the second best result. He stopped a try, Matty Simon. A lot of pressure.
Geez, this defence here on the goal line from the Scorps has been pretty good here. It's about a minute and a half to go. Can they hold Goannas out?
Mr. Great Batch just calls time off. Scorps have used up plenty of juice this last 10 minutes. They've done a lot of defending. So it's quite warm here at Peacock Field. Josh Charles. Good defence there. Still fighting in the tackle, trying to get the ball away. Eventually, he'll be made to play it 8 metres out from the try line. Lawrence goes from dummy half. Good tackle. Carter now at dummy half. Edwards does a big dummy, but nobody falls for it. Eventually he gets the pass away. Harry O'Brien's got a bit of space. He puts it on the toe for Woodbury. And it goes dead. So he'll come out to the 20 for a restart.
Great defence there by the Scorpions there. That could be the turning point of this match, that defence. Paul?
So Grew there. He'll take that up to the 30. Just under 2 minutes remaining in this first half. Cody Robbins with the tackle. Higgins goes for a little scamper from dummy half, but Jones is there to wrap him up. So there helping out was Barber. Here's Briggs. Good run here from Isaac Briggs. Gets the pass away to Allen.
Good offload around the corner there.
Sumner goes in the dummy half and comes down the short side. Carter was there to collar him. It's Josh Charles comes over the top, wraps him up. Briggs. Isaac Briggs just runs straight into the defensive line. And that'll be half time. You can see the clock on the far side has stopped. And the referee hears the faint buzzer here at Peacock Field. So that is half time. And they'll go to the sheds. 10-6. The Cessnock Goannas in front of the Macquarie Scorpions. We'll take a quick break here on Bar TV Sports, and we'll be back with the second half of the Business Plaza Cup. So welcome back here to the second half. Here at Peacock Field, it's the Goannas back out onto the field, leading 10 points to 6 over the Macquarie Scorpions. You see the coach of the Scorpions, Adam Bettridge, he's already out of the tunnel. He's making his way back up to his coaching position. So I'd say the players are making their way up now. You can see that as Liam Higgins, down in the corner of your screen, jogs back out the centre of Peacock Field. So you see Edwards is about to get things underway here for the second half of the Business Plaza Cup. Round 5 action here. As the visitors in front by 4 points. The referee about to blow time on. And Edwards with a deep restart. Down into the corner. Sumner, the first catch. And Adam Grew. He runs across field, bunches away from one. Eventually there, Reed Hugo's there to make the tackle. Jordan Noble now with the carry up to the 20. Coming out to this right-hand side, Grew with another carry. Higgins in at dummy half. Finds Noble, who links up there with Briggs with a short pass there to Robbins. Bumps away from one. Carter's there to wrap him up with the help of Filippo. Go to the left-hand side. Sumner puts the kick down into that corner. Brian's had to turn around and pick it up. And he'll be met there by Jordan Noble. He brushes away from Noble. Davies is there to wrap him up. Edwards in there at dummy half. This is Woodbury. Just 25 out from their own line here, the Goannas. Cutting up pass is Hugo. Gets away from one, Musgrove. Eventually Musgrove's brought down. At 6 metres short of halfway here, the Goannas. Now they get a penalty, just hanging on for too long, the Scorpions.
Paul, just quickly, just had a chat with both trainers from both teams in regards to Macquarie. The coach was really happy with the efforts of their defence in the last 15 minutes of that first half, and also in regards to Cessnock, they've just got to learn to play faster and keep Macquarie out of this game.
Yeah, thanks for that, Josh. Just running down to the sheds to find out what's going on. Good stuff. So Barber plays it on the 30. Here's Mamone. Makes it up to the 20 here. So the Goannas looking for their third try of the afternoon as Edwards. That pass here to Hugo. He's through a gap, but it closed quickly. Rosberg laying on the tackle as Lawrence. He's a half gap as well. Gets the pass away. Hugo's got it. Crew's there to wrap him up. Also helping out was Rosberg. Go to the right-hand side. That pass has just gone over the head of everybody. Harry O'Brien's there to pick it up. Harry O'Brien slips out of one tackle, gets away from another. He's still going, O'Brien. He almost gets through. Adam Grew there was there to make the tackle. It's the last one now for the Goannas. Goes to Carter, and that one pops out. Just had a little bit of a look there, Paul Carter. Maybe thinking about what he was going to do. Let off there for the Scorpions.
He's counting his chickens before they hatch, I think, Paul Carter there.
Nathan Cantor. Cantor plays it, and Higgins finds a bit of space. Isaac Briggs spins around. The ball comes out. And just not the way you'd want to start this second half. Just a little fumble there. So another opportunity here for the Goannas.
The sun's coming down on the field now. by the time full time it'll be pretty shady on the oval.
Yeah, it's making it hard with the shadows here. The black jerseys against the bottle green jerseys can make it a bit hard with the shadows to pick out the players. We do the best we can here. So we're back underway. It's Edwards finds Kirkwood. Kirkwood tries to get around Sumner. Also Abraham, but he does not do so on this occasion. It's Filippo makes a charge there, and there's plenty of Scorpions jerseys there to wrap him up. They're inside the 20 though, the Goannas. Mamone straight into Higgins, and Noble there to make the tackle. They come out to the left-hand side. Barber out the back to Edwards. Links up with Hugo. Hugo pops the pass to O'Brien. There's no room there. Comes back infield to Edwards. Edwards gives it to Lawrence. And Lawrence is wrapped up by Higgins. They're on the 10-metre line. Quick play the ball here. Carter goes from dummy half. Links up with Hugo. Good tackle down low from Davies. He's still going.
Geez, he's just short there.
Inches from the line. Last tackle. Numbers both sides. They come this short side. Carter with the ball. Goes out the back with Edwards. Edwards shapes the kick. Bit of a basketball pass out the back. Goes to Cantor. He pinches it off Musgrove. And Nathan Cantor saves the day.
This defence by the Scorpions is fascinating.
So Matt Simon plays the ball. Isaac Briggs now with the charge. That's a forward pass. Well, our own enemies here at Peacock Field, the Scorps, they just can't get out of their own territory. This is how the first half ended. So another opportunity coming for the Cessnock Goannas. So it looks like Nathan Cantor, he's lost his boot.
Yeah, he needs a bit of help on how to do his shoelaces up, I think.
The trainer did well to find that. I think one of the Goanna boys threw it in about row 5 of the grandstand. The grandstand's not right up against the fence here at Peacock Field. It's a fair way back.
Jeez, it's good to see. Look at the little burrows on the interchange benches. They're pretty small, aren't they, Paul?
Yep, nice and cosy. So we're back underway. Josh Charles will just run straight at the defensive line. Always a hard customer to bring down to the ground. Here's Josh Charles. And now he spilt the ball. You give a man a rap. Apologies, Josh. It's commentator's curse there. But a let off there for the Scorpions.
We all make mistakes, Paul. All Josh's.
So, Scorpions here, it'll be a simple set coming up, you would think. And a hush comes over here at Peacock Field.
They've got to complete this set.
Abraham now comes off the wing to help out. They get through the first one. Adam Grew. Good run that from Adam Grew. He's done well since coming off the bench. On the short side to go. Nathan Cantor now.
Number 6, Floyd Tyers back on. Will make his first touch for the day. There it is.
He's on there now. Ty. Late impact play, you could say, for the Scorps. Higgins a dummy half. Jordan Noble now linking up with Sumner. Inside pass to Allen. Was flying onto it. Simon Allen. Last tackle now. This is a good set here for the Scorpions. You're up to the 30. Sumner puts the kick. It's the left foot here. Connor Kirkwood does well to get back there. And Cessnock Goannas will play this just on their 10. It's Josh Charles. 3 Scorpions eventually bring him down. Corey Barber. Tie in there to make the tackle. Also helping out was Noble. Also Isaac Briggs. Edwards. Hugo steps off the left, back inside, but Cantor is there to wrap him up. On his back and slow play the ball. Lamone. Oh, he's been picked up and thrown into the turf here at Peacock Field.
Great tackle.
Carter with the kick away. Abraham is back there. Picks it up on the second bounce. He's the party to greet him on the 30. So what have the Scorps got here?
Geez, their forwards are looking pretty tired there, Paul. Only just getting back now.
Still half an hour to play in this one here at Peacock Field as Adam Grew takes another hit up, just 5 or so short of halfway. Jordan Noble, Isaac Briggs. Good tackle down there low from Nick Lawrence. Higgins, there's a bit of space. Sumner does a big dummy to nobody. Takes the tackle on the 30. Last tackle now for the Scorpions. Davies with a cross kick. It's a difficult one in the sun here for Kirkwood, but he does well. Good take. Good kick as well. Just not the result the Scorps are after. Charles now with a customary hit up. Pops the pass away. Harry O'Brien eventually is brought to ground. Phillippo sees a bit of space, just needs the support. He finds it now in Kirkwood. Good ankle tap there, and he's gone into touch. Can't quite see who it is on that far side. But very good stuff there. Looks like it's Andy Sumner.
Yeah, I think it was there, Paul.
So a little sniff there. Phillippo with a good pass to Connor Kirkwood, and I thought he was away. So the Scorpions survived that raid. It looks like Bobby Tracy's about to enter back onto the field for the Macquarie Scorpions.
Yeah, they need that, Paul. They need someone, a bit of go forward. The Scorpions forwards are tiring a bit, so a bit of fresh legs is good for them, I think.
So Ty, Floyd Ty in jersey 6. He's still wrestling here. He's a very hard customer to bring to ground. Now he's lost the ball. The referee called held, and they get a penalty now. So Floyd Ty goes for another charge. So here they go again now, the Scorpions through number 15.
Isaac Briggs off the field now.
Higgins goes out the back. Good pass there from Davies. Finds Ty. He got hit after the tackle to Davies. Did well. He's back to his feet. Here's Bobby Tracy now with his first hit up. Coming back in off the field. Sumner. He's gone straight through, Andy Sumner. I don't think anyone touched him. Everyone fell for the dummy. And he's gone in underneath the post. Andy Sumner locks it up at 10-all.
Geez, he deserves that try. He's been the best player for the Scorpions so far in this game, and he definitely deserved that try. Straight under the black dot. Had them all fooled, including us.
Yeah, he's a good end. Andy Sumner. And you would expect that they'll go in front here, the Scorps, for the first time this afternoon. Might just bring the crowd involved. It's been very quiet here at Peacock Field. It's very unusual for a Scorpions home crowd. There's usually plenty of how would you say, support and messages of encouragement yelled from the hills. So Cameron Davies almost in front. We'll line this one up. See the grandstand shadows just coming across. And Davies makes no mistake as he boots that out onto the road here. And the Scorpions now lead 12 points to 10 here in the Business Plaza Cup match of the round here on Bar TV Sports. Paul Aradale in commentary alongside me, co-caller Josh Wilson, making his debut today. So Edwards with the restart. It's a high, deep restart. It goes to Adam Grew. Gets up to the 20. It's a good start. You always want to get up to that 20-metre zone on that first carry. And Sumner finds a bit of space. Finds Simon Allen. Here's Bobby Tracy again. Good run up to the 40. Higgins from dummy half. Linking up with Noble.
Geez, their go forward's better, Paul, in this set.
Come down this short side. Davies with the kick. He was looking to find touch, but Brian's back there. It's a dodgy one. It's gone in the goal. Oh, horrible stuff there for young Harry O'Brien.
Great kick there by Cameron Davies after points. Gone the full length of the field there, and now a goal line dropout for the Goannas.
So now the pressure is on the Goannas. Edwards with the restart. And here's Adam Grew again, just charges into the line. Now they go down the short side through Simon Allen. Gives the pass away to Abraham. The ball's come loose. And Sumner's there, but the referee's going to call a knock on. So if you're watching the stream, there seems to be a few difficulties. You can always flick over to the YouTube page, watch the game live. Obviously, if you're not picking up the coverage, you just didn't hear that message, but it's always live on YouTube. Beauty of technology. So the scrum will pack on the 10.
There's no shot clocks in local league.
Certainly not. So back underway. Here's Ty. He steps off the right. Runs straight into Waitford. And now he gets another penalty here. So Waitford's got the ball in his hand. He's just going to argue with the referee. Never known a referee to change his mind yet. So we're back underway now as Bobby Tracy just charges into the line. There's 4 Goannas there to greet him. He's 5 out from the try line. There's numbers both sides. They go out to the left-hand side. It is with Sumner, who does a dummy, cops a knock from
that
Phillippo.
Was a big hit. Great tackle.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it was legal, but he's got away with it, Phillippo.
Tell you what, the crowd here at the Oval here has come into play now. A bit chirpy now that they're in front.
So, Scorps, 2 points in front. We're heading into this final 20 minutes here. And the Goannas will bring this out of their own territory as Kirkwood runs straight into Ty. Edwards goes into acting half. Musgrove. Robbins is there to greet him, does a basketball pass over the top to Woodbury.
That looked a bit forward there.
You can hear the crowd now on the sideline there. Getting involved here. Here's Halad. Only knows one way. That's a good carry. Now he's trying to get a penalty. Here's Waitford from dummy half. We'll play this just over the 40. Last tackle now for the Goannas. Goes back to Carter for the kick. It's a high one here. Robbins has had to run for it. He needs the bounce here. It's bounced away from him. Now he gets it this time. And Edwards is there to clean him up. That could have gone anywhere.
Absolutely.
Sam Abraham from dummy half. Shrugs away from one. So Halad's there with the help of Apthorpe and also Edwards to make the tackle. Here's Royce Jeffrey. Comes straight into Phillippo. Carter also there to help him out. Higgins just runs in the back of his player. I thought there, he pinched another 10 or so metres. Caught the markers napping all over the place. Here's Tracy.
Oh, good tackle.
Another solid contact there. Sumner kicks downfield, and O'Brien does well to take that. He gives it to Woodbury. He's going to be met there. Oh, almost got away there from the tackle from Allen. Kirkwood comes in off the wing now to help the forwards out. Runs into Ty and Davies. Waitford does the dummy. Goes back infield. He's met there by Grew. He wraps him up on the 40. Part of the field still in sunshine. Here's Charles. Josh Charles gets the offload away, links up with O'Brien, who puts the mouth guard back in. Here's Waitford onto Edwards here. He steps around a couple here. Edwards brushes away from Sumner. Eventually he's brought to ground by Simon Allen. Good play there from the Goannas. Carter, well,
Oh, he's lost it.
he spilt the ball from dummy half. And it's been the afternoon for it. Teams do some great passages of play and then just lose concentration for that split moment. And a scramble pack, about 18 metres out from the Scorps try line. As you see the spectators there, it's got some comfy chairs there on that far side of the ground. Rugged up. Not a bad vantage point here at Peacock Field. So Royce Jeffrey with the first carry. Up to the 20. 12-10, the home side, the Scorpions just in front at this stage. Floyd Ty. He'll play this. Almost gets tangled up with Steve Waitford as Bobby Tracy now of a carry. Goes straight into Apthorpe. Also Filippo in there to help out with the tackle. And Barber. Adam Grew. He's had a solid game for the Scorps, Adam Grew. He's done a lot of hard work. There's Daniel Abraham. He head jolted back in that tackle.
Yeah, Macquarie's brought on a bit of experience now into the final last 18 minutes of this game.
Last tackle, and Davies puts this high for O'Brien. The chasers are coming through. He's done well, Harry O'Brien, and also Joe Woodbury helped out there with a little bit of a shepherd. And now he'll take a run here. And straight in to Tracy and also Grew. Abraham around the legs. A little scamper from dummy half is Carter. He brushes away from a couple of here. Carter, he's run away from his support as well. Now he comes back in field, Carter. He's beaten about 7 players. Now he gives it here to Corey Barber. And he's just short of halfway. They come down this short side. Carter with a dummy and good tackle that from Adam
Great tackle
Grew.
that. Experience there, Daniel Abraham.
Brendan Halad went straight into Isaac Briggs, and Grew and Abraham are there to help out again. Last tackle now for the Goannas. Callan Edwards now with a high bomb. This one may go backwards. It's a difficult one for Kirkwood. He takes it. It's been wrapped up by Jeffrey, and that's a handover.
I mean, aren't you meant to kick the ball forwards, Paul?
Yeah, it could have been a planned move. But anyway,
Set play.
didn't come off this time. So Sam Abraham will play it. And from dummy half goes Liam Higgins, linking up here with Abraham again. He chugs away from a couple here. Linking up support is Cameron Davies. It's a foot race, and Musgrave comes from behind to wrap him up. They're 15 out from the try line, and a penalty here.
Bit of biff.
They come in from everywhere. Touchies are in as well. Cantor's in there as well. Bobby Tracy. The referee's called time off. Probably just trying to work out what watering hole they're going to after the game. And Mr. Greatbatch will just calm things down here in the middle. Probably just call the 2 captains out just to calm things down, and could liven this final 15 or so minutes up. And then we've got one in the bin.
He's gone.
So Musgrove, Braden Musgrove will earn 10 in the bin. And a crucial time to go down to 12 men. So Higgins taps it. Bobby Tracy, he runs straight into Joe Bromwich. He's come back out on the field. So goes out now to Abraham, linking up here with Sumner, finds Roberts. There's a bit of space out here. Sam Abraham's going to cross in the corner. And the Scorps, they get their third of the afternoon. 16-10 with the kick to come.
That's the advantage of losing someone to the sin bin. That was scored by number 5, Kyle Tracy.
Well, they've thrown us a dummy here because it had Sam Abraham in the program, and so it's only taken us just over an hour to get the name right. So,
the good old stitch up.
Well played, Scorps. So 16-10. And Cameron Davies, he's got a difficult one. Out 10 in from touch. So the Goannas, they just sit behind the try line there, just regrouping.
This is a big kick, this one, Paul. Get an 8-point lead.
Certainly is. Looks like a Goanna supporter leaving there. He's had enough from the red cart. Strikes it nicely, Davies. And the touchies like it as well.
Good
so
kick.
An 8-point lead. It's now 18 points to 10. The Scorps over the Goannas. So into the final 15 minutes of play here. The Goannas are still in it, but they're going to do it the hard way, down to 12 men for the next 8 minutes. Here's the restart. Good take that from Sumner. And Adam Grew again will take the first charge from the restart.
Good tackle.
Spun around in the tackle, Josh Charles. And the ball's come loose. And as we've seen so often, my favourite part is the restart in rugby league, believe it or not. There it is, it comes loose. Just clock off there for that moment.
Cessnock have got to make the most of this, Paul. If they don't score the try, they must complete the set, get a repeat set. That's what Todd Edwards would be wanting.
Take your time for this scrum to pack. Eventually we're underway. It's Kirkwood. He's wrapped up there, Ty in there to make the tackle with Davies. Wakeford goes in the dummy half, and Brendan Halad just charges into them. And he's brought down. He's 4 out from the try line.
He deserves a try, Brendan.
They go out to the right-hand side away from him. Carter did well. Harry O'Brien, he had to stop to catch that one, and eventually the Scorps wrap him up. So looking a bit bunched here, the Goannas here at this stage. Sam Atthorpe. Are they setting up for something here? The Goannas goes out the back to Carter. He's overran it. And the ball's been called a knock on. And he's just having a bit of an unhappy day, Paul Carter. There's been a few passes that have gone above his head, which haven't been his fault. That one he just overran, unfortunately.
Great defence there again by Macquarie Scorpions. They say in rugby league, defence wins your games, and looks like that's going to happen today.
So, just over 12 minutes remaining here in the Business Plaza Cup match of the round here on Bar TV Sports. It's been a grinding affair this afternoon. So it's Daniel Abraham, I should say. He'll play this 15 out from his own try line. Bobby Tracy now with a run, and good hit there from Filippo, but he bounced out of it. Filippo comes again.
Good run, Bud.
Eventually, Tracy made to play the ball. They go to the left side, the far side here at Peacock Field. Jordan Noble again, he ran into a gap, but didn't receive the ball. Matt Simon, inside pass to Abraham. Last tackle now for Macquarie. Sumner again will just stab this down. He's gone centre field, and O'Brien's there to take it. Offloads it to Kirkwood, who charged it straight into Davies. Waitford goes for a little run from dummy half, gets away from Davies. Tracy and Higgins are there to wrap him up. He's put on his back and rolls over and plays it now. Edwards at dummy half. There's Joe Bromwich. Hasn't seen much football this afternoon. Waitford comes down the short side, links up with Edwards. He thought about the pass. Now he just drops it out the back, rugby style. Carter's there to pick it up. Now Woodbury steps around, still going Woodbury. He's got away from two. It does the dummy, and Joe Woodbury goes over for a great try for the Goannas. They're back in it.
What a dummy. Down in that corner there. Great try by number 5, Joe Woodbury.
Well, there was nothing doing. Woodbury's done it all himself. He's used his strength to palm off a couple of players and just does the big dummy.
It was that offload, Paul, that made that try a success.
It certainly was. Good stuff. So Callan Edwards now has the difficult assignment to convert this and also just chew up a bit more time while Musgrave is still in the sin bin. He's still got about 3.5 minutes or so before he comes back. It's one of those hard things. Do you chew up the clock while you're down a man, or do you rush the kick? Edwards with the strike. It's not bad. Not bad at all.
Brilliant. Straight over the hey diddle diddle.
So it's now 18-16. Scorps lead back down to 2. So now the Macquarie Scorpions are just taking their time here with the restart. So it's been a very warm day here at Peacock Field. Unusual conditions for May, and maybe the guys are just feeling it a little.
Here's your tip with this one, with 8 minutes to go. Here's your tip, Paul.
Oh, I don't want to jinx anybody out there. I know I did know well on the first try scorer in the doubles. We're back underway. It's a high kick to that corner. Still a bit of sun in there, but he's done well, Filippo, to take it. Straight into Noble. Tried to spin out of the tackle. He's brought to ground. There's Bromwich. He's wrestling in the tackle. He's a hard man to bring down as well. Eventually, he'll be made to play it. Caller forward. The referee doesn't agree with the call from the spectator and the crowd. Brendan Halad bumps off one, gets the offload away, and Carter, well, it could be 6 to go. It is. It's been picked up there, but the referee's called a knock on, so unfortunate there. Sam Abraham might have been away there, but this is interesting. Just chews up a little bit more time before the Goannas will have the extra man. That final 4 or 5 minutes. Now the referee calls time off as I say that.
Yes, there's a injured player. Unfortunately, we just can't see the number because of the trainer there. Just covering up the... Looks like a bit of a head knock there.
Can't quite pick it up if it's Marvin Filippo on that far side. So can't see him out in the field or in the pack, so it is Marvin Filippo. And trainers patting himself on the head. I don't know if he's giving himself a rap or he's coming off for a HIA.
Yeah, that's the HIA.
So I hope Marvin Philippo's okay. It may be the end of his afternoon, unfortunately, too. It takes a while to do these tests. Brodie Jones is up. He's ready to come back on. So Philippo just taking his time, which is understandable.
Big chance here for Cessnock Goannas here. They have to complete this set, get to the 5th tackle, get to their kick, or at least give them the opportunity to score a try.
So the referee, Mr. Greatbatch, blows time on, and Callan Edwards will take the tackle. Into the final 10 here. About 7.5 minutes remaining here as Josh Charles makes a hit up. Goes up to the 40. Looks like Simon Allen's about to come back into the contest for the Scorpions. He's got the card on the sideline. Apthorpe. Wait for the dummy half. Halad. And straight into... It's Jeffrey underneath making the tackle. Tyres also in there helping out Bromwich. Goes out the back to Carter. Throws a long pass out to Charles. He likes a bit of space, Josh Charles, but that window closes quickly. The ball's popped out again. And the referee's called 6 to go. Wakeford's seen a bit of space. Wakeford dances around. He's crossed, but the referee's...
Oh, we're going to call from the touchy there. I think touchy's called that a knock on.
How good spotting. Tom Taylor on that far side. He won't let anything get past him. So a let off there for the Scorpions, and we're back to 13 on 13 as Braden Musgrove comes back out onto the field for the Goannas. So 6.5 remaining. Simon Allen's still waiting to come on the field. The referee's just blowing time off again.
A bit of time wasting there by the Goannas.
I'm not sure if they would want to when they're down by 2. It's a interesting period of the game. Both teams can pinch this, and we're underway. As Edwards goes straight up the guts, and he's 10 out from the try line. Wakeford in a dummy half. Paul Carter runs to the line, goes out the back to O'Brien. Woodbury's got space. Woodbury's over in the corner.
What a try by Woodbury.
Joe Woodbury.
That's a double.
Puts the Goannas back in front. It's now 20 to 18 with a kick to come. And a great result for the Goannas.
That's a double for Joe Woodbury in the probably the coldest part of this ground here, right next to the lake.
It's good hand and ball movement from the Goannas. About the first time, I reckon, during the course of the match that the players worked out a treat. And they get the 4 points as a reward. Now Callan Edwards on the kick up. He'll take his time. The clock is still ticking down. We could be in for a frantic 5 minutes of play here to wrap things up here of round 5 of the Business Plaza Cup. Match of the round here on Bar TV Sports. Hope you're enjoying the coverage. Local footy at its best.
Perfect position for us here, Paul, where we're in the grandstand. We're literally right behind Callan Edwards here.
He's about 1.5 metres in from touch. Strikes it. It's a bit wobbly off the start, but not enough. Too much hook. So it remains 20 points to 18. The Goannas in front of the Scorpions here, the Newcastle Rugby League. As we hear a chopper just flying low behind us. You probably picked that up in the effects mic.
Yeah, it's the Westpac chopper.
And Simon, the high restart. Harry O'Brien does well to take it. And Apthorpe runs straight in to the greeting party. There's 3 or 4 Scorpions in there to make the tackle. Here's Corey Barber. In fact, it's Brodie Jones who will play it. Coming this left-hand side, Carter with the cut-out pass, goes to Musgrove. Musgrove back into the defence. Cantor, Ty there to wrap him up. Also Abraham helping out. Here's Halad. Halad runs straight into Simon Allen.
Look at him go, still going.
Meters there from Brendan Halad. Now he just chewing up a bit more time. Bromwich. Joe Bromwich runs into Higgins. Noble there, he's just got him by the collar. Just brings him down eventually on halfway. Last tackle now for the Goannas. Edwards looking to find touch. He's not going to make it there as Matt Simon's there to pick it up.
Look
Good
at the
tackle
defence.
from Bromwich.
Look at the line of defence there by the Cessnock Goannas. They're up to win this game.
So what have the Scorpions got? Under 3 minutes remaining here. They're down by 2. They've done well to fight back, and now they find themselves behind.
They need a penalty.
Simon Allen will play it. Oh no, the ball's come loose and they've got the penalty. Higgins takes a quick tap, throws a long pass out to Sumner, does a few dummies linking up with Noble. Noble will be just tackled here. 30 out from the try line. Now got time off here. Waitford's just pulled up a bit groggy after the attempt to tackle. And also there's a man who also made that tackle on Noble's down as well. Can't quite pick that jersey out. It could be Josh Charles, in fact. Just under 2.5 minutes remaining. So, just a few stoppages here. Just eating up here, but Josh Charles is...
Just while we're waiting for play to resume, don't forget tomorrow West Suburbs play Central Charlestown at Western Suburbs home ground.
Charlestown, they're making a comeback, are they? You'll get in trouble if you say Charlestown. Central Newcastle. I made the mistake of doing that. But, anyway. Yeah, 2 other games being played in the Business Plaza Cup. We won't give you the scores of that in case you want to watch the replays a little later on. The referee calls time back on. And now the ball's gone loose and...
Knock on straight away.
Well, it's becoming a bit of a scrappy affair. It looks like the Scorps have got the feed.
2 minutes and 10 seconds left on the clock.
And referee calls time off again. Just dragging on. The way things are going, you might get out of here tonight.
We might have to put the lights on, Paul. It's getting a bit dark out there.
Yeah, they're not very strong here at Peacock Field. So now we're back underway. Davies runs to the line, then goes out the back to Robbins. Back to Simon. Nathan Cantor will take the tackle. Matt Simon in a dummy half. Daniel Abraham will take the tackle, centre field. There's numbers both sides. It's like they're shaping up to go to the left-hand side. They do through Simon Allen, who steps back in off his left. Brodie Jones is there to wrap him up. They go to the left-hand side again. Sumner comes back in centre field. Short pass to Abraham is picked up and driven back. 12 out from the try line. The Scorps. Is this their last opportunity? Sumner goes out the back to Jeffrey. Royce Jeffrey is wrestling in the tackle. They're pushing him towards the sideline, and he's gone over.
Defense. Great defence by the Goannas there.
And that could be the Scorpions' last throw of the dice. Although there has been plenty of mistakes, drop balls and that, so
looked
the
like
Scorps
that was,
may get another opportunity.
Looked like that was Harry O'Brien and Braden Musgrove there that pushed him out.
And the referee calls time off again. So in the final minute, his final 5 minutes, I swear it's taken half an hour. So eventually the scrum will pack. eventually back underway with Carter and a good hit there. Matt Jeffrey. He's helping Carter to his feet. Reed Hugo. He runs straight into Davies. So it's quite simple now for the Goannas. They just need to hang on to the ball. Josh Charles.
30 seconds left.
Still going in the tackle, Josh Charles. He won't give up easily. In fact, he won't give up at all. Brendan Halad. Abraham and Noble there to make the tackle. And Brendan Halad, he tackled it himself there. Now he's right. Waitford. Last tackle now for the Goannas. They'll be looking to find touch here. O'Brien in at dummy half. He just belted that into the hill. And, well, we've got full time.
And that's full time.
Tell you what, I didn't think he was going to blow, but it is full time. And the Cessnock Goannas have defeated the Macquarie Scorpions 20 points to 18 here at Peacock Field. Josh, who was your player of the match? Who did you like out there today?
Oh, I'm a big front row fan, but I'll have to go Brendan Hullard. Just go forward all day.
Good stuff. Thanks, Josh, for your opinions in co-commentary today. It's been a tough debut, but you've done well. You've got through it.
Yeah, I got thrown in the deep end, but enjoyed my time on the call today, and hopefully more calls to come. Paul?
Well done, Josh. And, well, that's all the time we've got for you this afternoon. It's been an entertaining game. But the Goannas take the 2 points, 20 points to 18. I'm Paul Arundel signing out here from Bar TV Sports. We'll catch you next time.